we'll start over here. Now the rule of thumb is that you have to do 5 squares before you can come back to the same square again. So if I have a short run, say 3, then I have to cool it enough to equate to that 5 squares. So we'll start here, and we're always coming upwards. So Donna, tell me if that heat changes at any time.
I will do.
And I've just done the squares. So on this graph, there's squares and then there's circles, almost like an intersection. And I'm going to actually now come up on the intersection, which will mean that I'm giving a 50% overlap. So, how is that feeling?
Comfortable.
Comfortable? Mm-hmm. So 5.5, comfortable. Now, at some point that may change, and we may need to drop it. But I'm comfortable that this lady is telling me the absolute truth, and that she's not burning, and that she actually is hot, and there's some areas where it will be a little hotter, because she wants a good result. It's not burning, you can see she's not flinching at all. The treatment level is set, so we're not kidding anybody here, it's set at 5.5, and I'm doing a 50% overlap. She'll tell me if it gets too hot. So we're coming on the squares now. And my technique is such that I'm coming down and I'm cooling, because that's really nice. And then I'm coming up on the intersection, or the circles. So this is an intense treatment, an intense warm-up. Now, on the size of Donna's face, if we look back at the machine, we can see that the 900 shots is starting to count down. So we've done 29 shots so far. So to warm up, I'm going to need, depending on the size of the face, between 60 and 100 shots. Once we've done that, then we can start the vectors, which are the real lifting aspect. Again, just wanted to point out, the treatment level is 5.5, and we've accumulated now 30.5 joules per centimetre squared in what we've done so far. And so we'll come back and we'll start the treatment again. We're going to start the vectors. So the vectors are those movements that are going to create lifting in certain areas that we've identified that need lifting. So the nose to mouth line, coming round here and up to the temple. And Donna, tell me if it's too hot, because we may need to drop it. The movements are repetitive until Donna says, actually that's getting too hot, and then I'll move on to the next vector. But I'm counting how many passes I'm making on this side. So in this particular area, that's been 2. So it's getting warm. Yeah. Okay, so we've done 3 passes there. So we'll move down and we'll come up here to strengthen this part of the skin. And remember, we're laying collagen down. We're creating enough heat to contract the fibre septi so that you actually are getting that lifting of the skin. If it's getting too much, let me know, Donna. I'm doing one more here and then we'll move down a bit lower. So coming along the jawline now. So I'm using the glove to really lift the skin off of the jawline, because if I didn't, then it would be very painful. And we're following the shape of the face. So the skin is slightly pink, but how does it feel?
It's still comfortable.
It's still comfortable?
Yeah.
So I want to just see what's happening. I can see that the skin is better, it's firmer on this side than this side. And so it's going the right way. The cheek is starting to come up a little bit. And I'm watching the skin. I'm getting feedback from the patient on a regular basis.